Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DFFOO stream, and tonight we have got Lenna coming, so hopefully some hypeness for me tonight. Now you'll notice my screen right away isn't exactly DFFOO. I'm going to wait a little bit for some people to hop on and do this live, but I opened up a summon. I just got to 3,000 like summon on Ever Crisis, and I loaded up and there was 3 Aerith gold orbs in this summon, and Aerith is a character that I really want, and I haven't gotten like any of her 5-star stuff yet. So I honestly haven't really been building her, but now, I mean, depending on what we get here, it's going to be pretty hype, right? So yeah, shout out. I wasn't sure if I was going to be streaming tonight or not, to be honest. But I kind of decided at the last second to go ahead and do that. Yo, what is up, Coffee Lord? Thanks for coming, Coffee Lord. We're going to kind of hang out for a few minutes, but we got a pretty hype Ever Crisis summon here that we're going to lead with tonight. Well, we got Lenna dropping in about 35 minutes or something like that, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and also for those of you hopping in early here, let me know if things are sounding all right. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably should do a Discord post so everyone knows I'm live right now. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I can probably get my Discord stuff up here as well. So let's go ahead and we'll make a little announcement so everyone knows. A triple. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, yes, we are going to send that notification out. Alright, so for people just hopping in, here's kind of what's going on. Right before I decided to go live, I got to 3,000 money on Ever Crisis, and when I loaded up the initial animation, it was 3 Aerith gold weapons. So I'm actually going to reveal this live and see what we all get on these summons here, right? Coffee Lord, will they add the rest of the stories in Ever? Yeah, oh, for sure. They're going to, definitely they'll be adding on to those stories in Ever Crisis for sure. Yo, Reflection, what is up? Thanks for coming. Yes, from the Philippines. Said, yo, what is up, Said? Jerion is here. Yo, thanks for coming. Jerion, the Mad Mayor is here. Fallier's here. Yo, what is up? Reflection. Oh, Ever Crisis. I badly wanted to play it, but it's not. Yeah, that's what I heard. They're locked out some regions, which is quite unfortunate. Yo, what's up, Lunatic Screamer? Thanks for showing up. Zacchaeus, Apprentice of the Tavern, is here. Yo, hello from the Central United States. Thanks for coming. Salexius is here. Is it worth it to start DFFOO right now? It's always worth it to start DFFOO. Actually, right now is a good time to start because Kelger and Lenna, if you get those two as like starting characters, that's a really great start to an account. Yeah, said one updated story, or updating to one story per month, sure. B. Jorge is here. Yo, what's up? All right. Alright, we got like 30 people in here now that people have started to trickle in. We're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, my phone fell asleep. Hold on. That means it's time. Alright, so here's what I've got on the screen. So those of you hopping in, I did a multi on Ever Crisis right before I was going to start streaming. I'm going to be screaming in a minute, I think. But I had 3 gold orbs and they were all Aerith, who I like really, really want to get weapons for. So my hope is I hope that I don't get 3 different weapons. I'm hoping that I at least get a dupe, because then I could overboost one of them, right? So let's go ahead. Let's reveal what the 3 Aerith weapons are. So we're going to find out here as we go through. We'll see, but I know there's 3 Aerith weapons in this summon. So hopefully we get the hypeness. They're probably going to be at the end. We'll see what happens. Ooh, a Murasame dupe. All right, here's my first Aerith weapon. Like I said, there's 3 of them in here. What do we got? Oh, that's one of the ones I wanted. Yes, the Fairy Tale. That is really hype. I think the Fairy Tale and I think it's like the Ancient something are like the 2 that I want. Dude, we got a 5-star Fairy Tale. That is really hype. I would love to get a dupe actually rather than 3 different weapons. All right, they were all in a row. So here's the next Aerith gold weapon on Ever Crisis. See what we got here. Oh, is that? Oh, the Wizard Staff. I'm pretty sure that's one of the good ones too. All right, I'm happy with that. Fairy Tale and Wizard Staff. I'm definitely building up my Aerith now. Now I'm hoping for a dupe of one of those rather than just getting a different one. We'll see. That'd be nice if this... Oh, it is! It's a dupe of the Wizard Staff, so we can overboost the Wizard Staff. You guys that maybe have studied Ever Crisis more than me, let me know how good that is. We got 2 Wizard Staff and a Fairy Tale. That is pretty hype. I'm excited for that, because, you know, I've been kind of like... I haven't really had a dedicated healer. I've just been using, like, the Cure Materials, right? So getting, like, a nice dedicated healer, that is really good. Yo, Smooth Ninja, what is up, Smooth Ninja? All right, so that was my little, dude, look at that poll. Yeah, I think we're gonna go and overboost that right away. Hold on, let me go back. Let's go overboost that right away. I am getting into this, guys. I have actually quite enjoyed this game. Yeah, I am very much liking this game. But yeah, those were literally my 2 Aerith wishlist items, and I got them both. That is awesome. So I got the exact 2 weapons I wanted. That is insane. Because I've done, you know, a ton of multis, and I haven't gotten any of my wish list items yet. So let me go to Enhance, and let's go to Weapons. All right, and we got to find that Wizard Staff. Here it is. All right, so here's the Wizard Staff, and we're just going to overboost that thing right away. Yes, please. All right, my Aerith is going to be cooking now. Yes, we've got the overboost. So that's an offensive one, and then I think the Fairy Tale's got the AoE healing, I think. So, dude, my Aerith is going to be set. All right, well, we'll work on grinding that out right later. This isn't an Ever Crisis stream. You guys want to see DFFOO. So we're going to get in the DFFOO here. Make sure my phone's all good. All right, let me catch up on the tail here, or on the chat here. Let me see here. Oh, Zacchaeus, you're from Oklahoma. Awesome. Chris Plays is here. Yo, what's up, Joe? Can't wait to see what these are. Yeah, we got some hype. Dude, I was very happy with that multi. That's by far the best multi I've ever had on that game. Miruin is here. Game took too long to give me Barrett's costume, so I bounced. Oh, that's alright. If you weren't enjoying it, that's fine. Said, I'm great. Today I learned that I might have to change my username to Dad being said. Oh, congratulations. That is awesome, Said. Shout out to Said. Awesome for you, man. Smooth Ninja, yo. Crollo, yo. Oh, you got region locked. Unfortunate, Crollo. I hope they fix that. They gotta get that game out to the masses. Why would they block people? Mad Mayor, dude, if you get 2 Fairy Tales. Oh, I got the 1. I'll take the 2 Wizard Staffs, though. Great Misty Gaming's here, yo. What's up? Chris, the Wizard Staff is all I have for Aerith. Congrats on the Fairy Tale. Mad Mayor, very nice. You got an overboost. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was very excited about that. Said I've yet to get a Fairy Tale, but I got Matt's prime number, who's the 2nd best healing weapon. Oh, that's awesome. Ukru, legendary pull, Joe. Good night, mate. Well, thanks for stopping by, Ukru. Smooth Ninja, now we're going to be switching between DFFOO and Ever Crisis. Yeah. Zach's event is in 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, the beach event or whatever? Okay. I have no idea. I haven't looked up anything about it. I'm playing DFFOO tonight, right? Ever Crisis is, it's still, lower on my tier list. I'm not going to, prioritize it yet, but I have really enjoyed it when I've had time to play it. Follier says, I want to get into Ever Crisis, but with 2 jobs, partner, cats, bands, I think I should mostly focus. Yeah, for sure. You got to balance your time, right? Let's see here. Big Tatsu. Yo, what's up, Big Tatsu? I tried getting into Ever Crisis, but I'm really enjoying Last Cloudy at the moment, but DFFOO is still the top game for me, of course. JM, hey Joe, do you see yourself committing to play Ever Crisis? Right now, I'm really enjoying it, so I'm definitely not, dropping it yet. But it's really about having enough time to balance all the games, because DFFOO and DOKKAN are still number 1 and 2, and then Star Rail is still right there, and then Ever Crisis is kind of behind it, so it's in 4th place of the games I'm playing, and it's a very, very busy time for me right now, but I definitely don't plan on deleting it. It's just something that if I don't get to play it on a day, I'm not going to stress about logging into it every single day, but when I get extra time on the weekends or whatever, I definitely have enjoyed playing it, so... E-Daddy, yo, what's up, E-Daddy? Mad Mayor, I've been running with an overboosted prime number myself. Nice. Said Ever Crisis is in a comfortable 3rd place. Are you saying for you? For me, it's in a comfortable 4th place because the other 3 games are crazy, but it's in 4th place for me. Tamayas, greetings, Joe. I was able to get my DFFOO to work again. I did not have to factory reset my phone. That is awesome. Thanks to you and your Discord. Awesome. Well, I'm glad we were able to help you out. Kazus is here. Yo, what's up, Kazus? Marua and at Big Tatsu W, Claudia Enjoyer. Yeah, I think I did try last Claudia once. It does look like a cool style of game. It's just the amount of time to play all these games, man. There's a lot of them out there. Yeah, Greatness Z, the region lock stinks. I've been hearing about that. Yo, Eucalicious, what is up? Steven Johnson's here. Thanks for coming. I can't get Ever Crisis. It says the phone is not compatible. It could be that maybe your phone just needs to be upgraded. You might, it depends on how old your phone is. I'm not sure. Says fourth is good. Yeah, for sure. Joe got DFFOO, DOKKAN, job, school, wife, house, YouTube. Still is able to play ever. Can't say, dude. Okay, one thing that I'm known for is I am a huge multitasker and I'm very efficient with my time. So I'm very good. Like, I have strategies. Like, my coworkers like, oh my God, how are you caught up on your grading? And like, how are you caught up on this? And it's like, I'm just very efficient in the way that I work and the way that I do things. I've always been that way. Even when I was a student, I was able to be very efficient in a way that I would have very little to no homework. Like every spare moment I had, like at school and like when I was in college and stuff, I was finding time to like work on stuff, get stuff done, all that stuff, right? Kazoo, sadly, no English voice acting killed all the motivation for Ever Crisis. Yeah, it's weird too because Ever Crisis would be so easy because they could just port the voiceovers from the Final Fantasy VII remake, right? Like what? Like it's not like they had to re-record anything. All they had to do was put the voices in there. So I don't get that. That was kind of a bummer for me too. But said you only play 2 mobile games and they're both Final Fantasy. I'm guessing it's DFFOO and Ever Crisis. Ukru, Ever Crisis is first place for you right now. Nice. But just until I finish the stories. Yeah, it is a great way to like relive the stories, right? For sure. Oh yeah, they'll add Yuffie eventually, and I think eventually too, like whenever they decide to add Vincent to the game, they would probably launch him with like Dirge of Cerberus. I could see Dirge of Cerberus getting its own like little story chapter and stuff in there. Smooth Ninja, the default update for the banner. The update usually comes pretty close to right now, so like if I like click on stuff, it might tell me to go update. Or it might say game data is updating if I like go back to the home screen. Yep, right there. It's usually like about 30 minutes beforehand that the game wants to update. So all I had to do is navigate some menus. So yeah, it's going to update right now. Once again, I've got school tomorrow, so we're probably just going to do polls and character guide tonight. And then I'll just hop off. So once again, once daylight savings hits and things are like a lot less crazy with my moving and stuff, that will change. So we're moving at the end of the month, September 29th. So yeah, once that's all done, and then yeah, daylight savings should be like end of October. That's gonna give me an extra hour before my normal bedtime, which will be really awesome, right? Kazu's forgot the post grades. Thanks for saying that. For sure. Ryan says good luck on the polls tonight, for sure. Good luck to you guys as well. Follow your Joe new channel, IRL multitask self force, BTFR guide. Yeah, for sure. Yep, and then says First Soldier has potential. Yeah, it's kind of cool, like, for me, because, like, I'm actually somebody that's never played Crisis Core, so, like, I'm getting to play through, like, Zack's story and actually, like, pay attention to that for the first time, and, like, so I actually know who, like, Genesis and Angeal are, because I know people talk about them a lot, but I never played that game, so it's kind of cool to experience that. E-Daddy says Ever Crisis is third for you. I'm just much more established in DFFOO and Star Rail. Yeah, so you're playing like the same games I am right there, right? Said, I reached a cutscene moment. That's all I'm going to say, for sure. Yeah, we won't spoil anything for anybody. You know, it's a fresh game. For sure, it's all fresh here. I got to figure out what I want to do while well, I probably need to check. My Lenna spheres should be good, but I'm going to check on those in a minute. Let me see. E-Daddy, I've had bad luck on FF5 banners, but I won't have bad luck on Lenna because I'm using tokens. Yeah, you can force yourself not to have luck, right? Basically, the pity there. Smooth Ninja, I meant the banner. Let me see. I'm skipping the... You're skipping Kelger. Oh, you're skipping because Kelger took all your gems. I'm guessing that's what you meant to say. Yeah, the banner should be dropped. Oh, yeah, the banner will be dropping like 20 minutes, for sure. And then we don't know, like, I have a pretty good feeling that like 2 of the LD only character slots will be different. My feeling is they're going to be putting BTFR characters in one of those slots now moving forward, but we'll see. We've only had it happen once, so we don't know if that's going to be an actual trend or if they just did that just because they wanted to get those characters in. But I think in JP they kind of started doing that regularly, right? Kazus, I came from Brave Exvius. Total cash grab of a game. I agree, and that was the big turnoff for me. Good music and story, but bad gacha. Yeah, it was a terrible gacha experience. The character kits are too overwhelming. You pull for a character, and then, you know, a few months later, they come out with a swimsuit version of that character, and then they've got the summer version of that character, then they got the Christmas version of that character, and it's just like... And then the grind is so much to level up the characters. It's like, how do people even keep up in that game? Like, it's crazy. Joma HC is here, or Joma C is here. Good luck on the polls. Can't sleep, so I may as well catch some stream luck. Greetings from Germany. Well, thanks for joining from Germany. I know it's like god-awful time for you, like 3 a.m. or something, so shout out to you for coming. Yo, what's up, Willow Wolf? Thanks for coming, my boy. Oh, Ever Crisis. Oh, yeah, Ever Crisis must have just did their update because they're getting that summer event. Eraser, what's up? Apparently, since Kelger came early, we can cheese the Spiritus boss with him and even do the boss with just base Lenna. Nice. Well, we know I'll be using Kelger on that for sure. It would be, it would be cool for a poll plan for Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, like I don't research Star Rail enough to know exactly what like people should pull for or not. Alls I can say is my general poll planning in like Genshin and Star Rail. I've given this advice before, but you definitely like need to pace yourself in that game. Like you need to choose a specific character you want, get them, focus on maxing them out, because it can literally take weeks to max out a character, and like don't pull again until like you've maxed out like the characters you want to and you're ready to invest in another character, right? So you don't want to go like too pull crazy in those games, because you could end up in a situation where you spend resources on characters and then you never use them, because the investment is pretty high to max out characters in those games. So that's the main poll plan advice I guess I would give. But on the other hand, I would say Star Rail is similar, and like Genshin 2, similar to DFFOO in that most characters, even 4 stars, if you put full investment in them, they are very good. Like any character can be pretty dang good. There's a few characters, like we'd say, like Amber's an example from Genshin, who's pretty dog water no matter what. But like for the most part, every character is going to be pretty dang good. Yeah, Follower says, Exvius was super fun in like 2015 or 16, but then it basically became a Toy Store. Yeah, there's just like way too many characters. Randall Willis is here. Yo, what's up? Exvius started off good, but it got worse and worse over time. Yeah, I would agree. I did like it at first, but yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It just doesn't feel fun. And it's one of those games that feels like they're just throwing banners at you all the time, and there's too many banners out. E-Daddy, next poll for me is Lynx. Lynx, I believe, yeah, that's Star Rail. That's the 4-star character, I believe. And I think Lynx is a preservation character, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe a healer. No, I think maybe Lynx was a healer. It was a healer or preservation. I don't remember which. Oh, Joe Mac. Okay, thank you, Joe Mac. Sorry, it was hard to tell. Sure, Joe Mac. All right, thank you for clarifying that. Nothing special is here. Well, I think you're special. I recently got back in the DFFOO, and I realized that I just missed Bart's and Dorgan. FF5 is my favorite mainline game. But I'm glad we're getting a great wave of FF5 banners. Anyways, good luck with the polls. Well, don't worry about it. Nothing special, because I would say Lenna is the cream of the crop there. Dorgan is like super good, but Bart's actually isn't great right now, so don't worry about missing Bart's. Lenna's the best one, so you're getting the best character tonight, so that'll be hype. Let's see here. E-Daddy. If you have Blade and or Clara, she's a must pull. Okay, nice. And you know what? I do remember there being synergy with that, and I do have Clara maxed out. So, I'm trying to think, who is Lynx being released with? Is that the very next banner? I may pull on that one. I'll have to decide. Because I do have Clara built, and I like Clara a lot, actually. And I have a dupe in the Clara also, so I have an E1 Clara. So yeah, that would be a nice pull for me, maybe. Chris says, not going to lie, I like the idea of an FRBT unit in an LD slot. I was missing LD EX for both Luna and Vaughn. Yeah, for sure. And some of those characters like Luna Freya, like LD only is still like borderline kind of usable, right? So yeah, I think it's good to like just mix up because it gives them more options for characters to put on the banners, right? I won't pull for the cooler Don Hung. I'm going for Fu Xuan. Yeah, I think that might be who I'm going for. We'll see. I need a tank. Kazus, Last Worm, Axstar, love those characters. Raven Gaming is here. I'm probably not pulling for Lenna, but good luck to everyone pulling. Yeah, definitely good luck for those of you wanting to pull. Yeah, Lynx was abundant. Okay, that's what I thought. She was a healer. The thing is I'm like super good on healers because I've got 3 healers built. Or do I say, no, I have 2 healers built, so that'll be my third. I don't know if I need a third healer, but I might. Because I've got Bailu and Natasha, right? So we'll have to see. Eraser. I'm worried about the new FF mobile game because of how many weapons that are in the game. May get pay to win. So I'm still trying to figure that out myself. So from my understanding, and those of you that know Ever Crisis better than me, I'm literally just learning as I play. I haven't really watched many videos on it. But like the main weapon is the most important, and you get like directly you get skills from it, but then you have like a second weapon that's equipped, and then the sub weapon slot can be like any character's weapon. So I still have to figure out like what the impact of the sub weapon slots are. I haven't like really looked into it. Like, do I just get stats from it? Does anything from the actual weapon carry over, right? But to me, it feels like for a character, like I pretty much just want like 2 of their main weapons. So like on Aerith, I just did really awesome getting Wizard Staff and the Fairy Tail. So I feel like with those 2 weapons, I'm probably set for Aerith. I wouldn't necessarily need another Aerith weapon because I could put other character 5 stars in the sub slots. But once again, I have to study more to figure out like what the sub slots are doing for the character, and does it matter what the weapon type is? Does it, I still have to look into that. So if any of you guys want to tell me that, give me some advice on that, feel free to do that. Allie's here. Yo, what's up, Allie? Hi, Joe. Hope your polls are fired tonight. Oh, they will be because you're here. Allie, since you're here, my polls are going to be absolute flames for sure. Okay, she is with Fu Xuan. I'll have to think about going for that banner because the thing is, Fu Xuan being preservation, that's another spot where I'm like super good because I built March up, and I have the Fire Traveler built up, and I have Japard, who I haven't built up, and he's a good preservation unit. So I don't know, but if Lynx is good enough, maybe I will. But that's the problem, like preservation and abundance. So I've got like 2 fully built characters of each of those typings already, so I may need to skip that one. We'll see. I kind of need like another really good DPS. I'm kind of weak in that because other than Sela, I've got Sela, right? But then it's like I've got Welt, who's like he's okay, and I've got Jingwan, but he's more like of an AoE specialist. So I was thinking the character after Fu Xuan, I think it was like the Ice Hunt character. I think the one that like the girl that's blindfolded sometimes. I think that was the character I was planning to go for. But we'll have to see. Follier says, nice, I got Bart's BT at the end and didn't get the rest of his kit. I'm so glad to wait for a rework and just focus on missing things. Sean Martello, yo, what's up, Sean? Hey, Joe, good luck on your polls. I'm late to the stream because I was playing triple Triad from FF8 on my phone. Yeah, that's the reason, and you guys might think this is crazy, but I've actually never beat Final Fantasy VIII. I've played it fairly deep. The problem was like the moment I got the triple Triad, I literally just played triple Triad like a whole bunch. That game is so fun. By the way, there is, I will give a shout out. There is a Final Fantasy Portal app, and they talk about it with DFFOO because we will get rewards for people using the Final Fantasy Portal app. What I'm going to say is if you like triple Triad, download the Final Fantasy Portal app. They have like a full modern triple Triad game, and the entire game is triple Triad, and you collect cards and everything. It's actually pretty addicting and fun. So if any of you love triple Triad from FF8, download the Final Fantasy Portal app. And I'm not saying that because like I'm not sponsored or anything. Like legitimately, it is a super fun game. So just for triple Triad, the Portal app is totally worth downloading. E-Daddy, Clara for the win. Yeah, nice. So what I like doing with Clara is I combo with March, right? Because then March can put beefy shields on Clara, and Clara's already doing damage reduction stuff, and then Clara in her kit basically has like a taunt mechanic, and then when March puts the shield on, it adds extra taunt. So like Clara usually gets targeted quite a bit, and she's pretty unkillable, and the counters come in pretty heavy with her. And then what happens is like since Clara is shielded, March and Clara are double countering every time she gets hit. It's pretty nice. And then when you have Claire's ultimate up, like she'll counter on any attack too. So it's kind of like I'm building a DFFOO team because I like the off turn like defense comps, and that's what I'm doing in Star Rail. Sean says Kelger was a tease, got his BT in 2 multis, but spent 400 tickets for FR, so resources are low. We'll see how many tickets I can pull for Lenna. Okay, well hopefully you get her really quick so you don't have to spend that much. Greatness, he says, Joe, do you have a suggestion on what characters to use on Leviathan Spiritus? I haven't played it yet, so I don't know, but people are telling me Kelger can basically solo it, so I'm going to say Kelger. But I typically don't research fights too much ahead of time. I pretty much experience them like when they come out, and then what I do is I record my fight, and then when I voice over my fight, then I explain the fight and explain how to beat it. Because I would rather explain it based on experience than based off of what someone else has told me. I would rather just experience the fight myself. E-Daddy, I would get links. Your E1 Claire will go up in value. Yeah, I might have to just for the 4-star, huh? The thing is if I go for links, I'm probably just going to summon out till I get her E6 then. My 4-stars, I really like to get them E6. Let me see. Eucalicious. Joe, I'm on the fence on getting Lenna, but do you think she is a must pull? So Eucalicious, it depends on where your supports are sitting. Because she's not like a must pull, but she's definitely like the best support character of the month. Other than like, you know, we don't know like what the very end of the month is bringing necessarily, but like she's a really good support character. The one thing Lenna's missing is she doesn't have ramp. But other than not having ramp, she does everything else you want out of a support. Not to mention she's got the really nice debuff evasion, which is really good. And I think there's going to be shenanigans with these high HP teams that you're going to be able to put out. We'll see how well that translates into damage for her when I do the character guide tonight. I'm kind of excited to see what she can do. Okay, so said the sub-weapons give you half the stats. Does it give you any skills, or is it literally just stats? Jaren Van de Beek, when is Riku coming? We never know. Riku is just hanging out in the shadow realm somewhere. We don't know. Riku's hiding. Big Tatsu, if you have Rosa, Lenna isn't a must pull. Yeah, so that's what I was going to say to Eucalicious, is just that it depends. If you already have good viable supports, you definitely don't need her. But if you're lacking on supports or like want like a more modern support, she's fantastic. Willow, Lynx is a better Natasha. Sadly, a child is better healer than a licensed doctor. Jonathan Mariano's here. I'm a returnee. Should I pull for Lenna? I think Lenna, especially if you don't have any new modern characters, I would get Lenna and Kelger. That's what I've basically been advising newer players to grab, is get Lenna and Kelger, and I think you're going to be happy. E-Daddy Japard is amazing. He is a must. Build as soon as you can. I'm having fun with him. Yeah, I've tried him in like his trial quests and stuff, and he does seem very good. Because I like what I like about Japard is he doesn't have like the on-demand shields, but his ultimate does fat shields for the whole party. It's really nice. Let's see here. We had something from E-Daddy. He's basically the new captain of my team for Japard. Nice. Allie says, thank you. I'll green her tonight because I don't have Rosa BTFR. Follier, now I have the triple triad music stuck in my head. Nice. Ukuru, farming for good cards in FF8 triple triad is a whole nother game. Oh, I know. Like if you're talking about, well, I don't know if you're talking about it on 8 or if you're talking about in the Portal app, but in the Portal app, it is quite a farm as well. Because the way it works on the Portal app is like you battle an opponent, and then you get the opportunity to basically steal a card out of their deck, and that's how you get access to 5 stars. FF14 has triple triad NPCs throughout the whole game world too. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Chris, I spent hundreds of hours playing triple triad in 14. Maybe the Portal app is worth. Yeah, if you love triple triad and just want a way to access it quickly, get that Portal app. It's totally worth it. It's fun. And the art on the cards is actually really cool. Big Tatsu, I always no level on FF8 because of triple triad. Yeah. Randa Willis, can Lenna force charge? No, she cannot. She does not have force charging. So that's her one weakness, is she does not force charge. But you could handle that with the friend unit or bring a second force charger on the team. But other than that, she's got like everything you want, plus some. Smooth Ninja, they should have a mobile game that's dedicated to only triple triad, where there would be only all Final Fantasy characters and monsters as cards. I mean, that's kind of what the Portal app is. It's literally like within that, there is a triple Triad app. And all the cards in there are Final Fantasy characters and monsters. So I think that's kind of already exists. Yeah, Sed says Riku. Exactly. Who is Riku? Frederick Garcia, how's everything, Joe? I hope you had a cool day. I did. Got a little bit of packing done, helped some friends with the craft fair that we have in town here, and just kind of relax a little bit. The one bad part about the day is both of my Minnesota teams lost today. The Vikings and Twins both lost, so a little disappointed on that front, especially the Vikings one, man. That was a game they should have won. They should have won for sure. Riku's banner comes out with Red 13, Delita, and Amaranth next week. Well, hey, Amaranth's not a good one to throw in there because he actually has been released. We actually have like a timetable for him. But just replace that with like Orlando or like another character that hasn't been released in the game. And then your comment's viable. Allie, Golbez FR took 390 tickets for me, but I did green him. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's solid damage for sure. Why haven't they added Zach Trainer? I don't remember how to spell his name. Yeah, I'm not sure. Absolute Chrono, yo, what's up? Banners are coming in about 5 minutes, guys. Miruin, I'm still just waiting for them to add. But wait, Bugamnan? I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, Amaranth has been released on JP. He's kind of like an off-turn counterish type of character, and I think he does like double follow-ups or double counters, if I remember right. He seemed really solid, like really good. Yeah, I want to say Amaranth came out like maybe a few weeks ago. Randall Willis. The reason why Orlando's not in DFFOO is because there was a big holdup, like with tactics in general. There was legal stuff where they just couldn't do things with tactics, which is why they're so limited. But that has now like been taken care of, and they said starting in September on JP, they are going to start updating tactics stuff again. So I would expect tactics characters to now start like rolling into the game. So the thing is there was a while where people were worried that DFFOO is going to run out of characters. Well, now between like getting full access to tactics, the plethora of characters in FF16, just those 2 games alone, they can ride a ton of characters for a long time. Oh yeah, Angeal's a character that's not in DFFOO that people want, for sure. Camui at my realm is here. Just tuned it. I hope everyone gets lucky. Yeah, I hope you get lucky as well. Said, by the way, Crisis Core Reunion would be worth your time. Yeah, once again, it's about having the time to do it, because I would also love to play Strangers of Paradise as well, right? It's just these role-playing games, man, their time sucks. They take a lot of time. And right now, especially if I'm going to try to add Ever Crisis, if I'm going to try to add a 4th game to my phone routine, that's pretty much taking up all my time right now. And it doesn't help that like DOKKAN's in the worldwide celebration, which is ridiculously hype, and they're actually dropping a lot of content. And then, Ever Crisis being a fresh game, like there's a ton to do on there. And DFFOO's been keeping up the pacing very quickly, like they've been pacing very fast. Like it's tough to keep up right now. Not to mention, back to school, moving to a new house, all that stuff. Yeah, Chrono, they should add Ariana Grande or Addison Rae since they're technically they're Brave Exvius characters, right? Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, Maroon says that's a minor antagonist from FF12. Yeah, I would have never known. I haven't played 12. They'll add a Dia. Most swindled character, basically Ultimisia's like high. Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure, isn't Ultimisia, doesn't she have an alternate costume that would be that, or not? I could be wrong. Randall Willis, this game is pretty nice because they can release a BT for an old character and it's still hype. Yeah, that's what I like about the model of this game, is you invest in a character and the character never really dies. Because rather than release a new version of the character, they just rework the character and come out with new weapons for that character, right? By the way, shout out to 100 people here. Banners are about to drop, so we better prep for that. So let's get into the draw window, or it should be pretty close. Not quite yet. All right, my clock's about to tick. Yo, Fernando Blengio is here. Finally able to catch a live stream. Well, happy to have you here. Yeah, eDaddy, mobile RPGs do take a lot of time, for sure. They should have Luna Freya's brother in DFFOO. I don't know who that is, but that would be cool for sure. Ever Crisis made me realize that cross slash and chain slash do their slashes in different orders. Yep. Yeah, Katy Perry for sure. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Star Rail just dropped like a big update, so that's been a lot to catch up on too. But I am actually caught up in Star Rail now. I'm just kind of doing daily stuff and like basically using my energy to grind out my characters, right? Shadow Flare Spam. Yo, what's up, Shadow Flare Spam? Thanks for coming. You know, Chris, I tried playing 12, but I wasn't a fan of the battle system. I did give it a try. I own it on the Switch, but yeah, I just wasn't... I couldn't get into it. I don't know. Sorry, I meant to go to the draw banner because I think the banners are up. There's my girl. There she is. All right. Oh, so they didn't change it. Okay, so there you go. They just kept it the same. So yeah, was just like a weird one-time thing, or they just felt the need to swap those characters in because here we are back to normal. Okay. Interesting. Nothing over there I need to pull for. So yeah, let's just hop in and do a pull video. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we are doing some hype pulls for Lenna. I am very excited about Lenna. I think she's a very good support character that a lot of players should be going for, especially if you're lacking good support characters. I think Lenna and Kelgar are the two strongest characters this month that we know of, right? There's stuff coming at the end of the month that they haven't announced yet. Very hyped for that community stream, by the way, because it sounds like there's going to be some important announcement because they're doing it at a very odd time. I think they're doing it on a Thursday instead of a Monday. But I digress. We need to get to the matter at hand. My plan here is to go for Lenna's BT and FR. This is a must-have BT for me. So if I do not get the BT on my free pulls, then I will go gems. If I do hit the BT on free pulls, then I'm going to ticket for FR. Same strat I had with Kelgar pretty much. Let's see what happens. We'll hop in right away now. I usually get the hype streamer luck, so let's see what happens here. My luck typically has been very good on stream. We'll see if that can continue. Good luck to all of you out there pulling with me right now live. Hopefully you guys get the hypeness. You get what you want. Those of you watching this video later on YouTube, let me know in the comments how good your luck was, if you got what you wanted. Or maybe if you didn't pull for Lenna, why you decided not to pull. That's totally fine too. All right, we got some hypeness. We got the Lenna FR, dude. First free multi. Oh, a double! Oh, it was so good the first time. Let's do it again. Dude, first free multi, we get a double Lenna FR. Man, this would be a choice time for me to have BT tokens ready, but I do not. Are they going to give me the BT for free too? Is this going to be 100% free tonight? I don't know, dude. Dude, we got a double. That was nice. So good the first time. We did it again. All right, we'll take that. We'll take the double, man. We'll for sure take the double. We'll take that all day. All right, what do we got? That's nothing there. Oh, another one? Is it going to go all the way? Oh, we got to knock this FR. I'm like, oh, dude, I just wanted that double fake out so bad. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, bronze orb. And it came in quick, too. There wasn't really any loading or anything, so I don't know that this is going to turn into a BT. But sometimes those bronze orbs like to turn into BTs. You never know. You never know. You never know. We'll see. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when, like, all I need is the BT to, like, burn gems, but that's kind of what you have to do. Because you're not working towards any type of pity with tickets, and the odds are so poor to pull it, right? Yeah, okay. All right, well, not bad. Double FR. So, yeah, I guess, what are my tickets at? I mean, my tickets, actually, yeah, my tickets at 500. We could definitely use more. My gems are looking pretty good at 255K. So, yeah, we're just going to hop in, work our way towards that BT pity. See what we got here. Nothing on that one. Now, Kelgar was pretty nice. It came pretty early on Kelgar. I think on Kelgar we got at 140 G tokens, which was pretty good. Pretty good. Lenna, by the way, is a character that is fine, like FR only for sure. But the BT does add like a really nice HP bonus that's going to help her damage, and she gets like follow-ups. So it's really going to help her damage if you have the BT, but as a support only, FR only is fine for sure. All right, gold orb. I'm going to skip. All right, this is where we hit Kelger at 140. We'll watch this one just because this was the spot where Kelgers came. We'll watch it just in case. I kind of hate when I skip over a BT fake out, but sometimes I get impatient. I don't like to drag them out with watching all the animations over and over again. See what happens. I've got enough gems. I'm fine going to pity here if that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. All right, nope, that one was a dud. Okay, 140 we're at. We'll go Skippy here. 160, nothing yet. And I think, 400 is pity, so if we need to go to 400, so be it. That could be where we're headed. See, that's the thing. As hype as it was to get that double FR pull, it really doesn't matter if I still have to go to pity. Because odds are we would get FRs along the way. Although, we haven't gotten any other FRs, so maybe that is the only FRs I'm going to get. We'll see. Another gold orb. Yeah, this would have been a great... Dude, if I had BT tokens, I would have been able to skate out of here for free, but I didn't have them. I'm only at 30, and I can't just, make 20 BT tokens pop up out of nowhere, so... We gotta have Lenna tonight. We can't wait around. We gotta have it tonight. This is at least an FR. Maybe it'll fake out farther for me. We definitely can use another Lenna dupe. Another Noctis. Alright, that's fine. We'll take high power stones. We will take those. Alright, 300 G tokens. This would be a good spot to hit it. So we could stop 100 G tokens early. Nope. Alright, we might be going all the way to the house, you guys. We might taking this... We're taking the ball all the way to the house, I think, is what's happening. That's alright, though. This is why you go gems, if you know you gotta have the BT. Otherwise, this would all have been tickets out the window. And with tickets, it's even harder because you don't have the guaranteed 5-star slot. So yeah, it's really hard to get it with tickets. Alright, here's our pity pull. This is it. We're out of here. Alright. Well, it's actually been a while since I've had to pity a BT, so that's fine. But you can see how quick the gems can go, right? We went from 255 to 170. Let's go ahead and grab that here in the video so that we know we got it. So we got the Lenna BT right there. Sure, we'll just take that. So, shout out to all of you that got it early. And guess what, guys? That free multi was actually pretty hype because I didn't get any Lenna FRs in that 400 G token. So good thing we got that double Lenna pull. So anyways, let me know how you guys did on your pulls. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Well, we got it. We had to force our way to it, but we got it. That is just fine. All right. Let me see here. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what's going on in the world of chat. JM, you didn't have any luck. That's unfortunate. Kazus, I feel the song "Force Your Way" is appropriate here. Yeah, for sure. Fall year, I need to finish some Kelger missions, though, so I got 2 more free multis waiting. Denart Meyer gave me an F in chat. Thanks for that. That's about what it is. Humility, 4 FR, and 1 BT and 280. That's not bad. Is Noctis a good character? I think he's past his prime. I would not go for Noctis, to be honest. Kelger's a way better investment than Noctis. I'm going to be honest about that. Frederick Garcia, looks like you had some luck. You got Lenna full kit on 4 pulls. Very nice. Damien Chaos Lenna, BT on my first multi-free. Nice. FR's ticketable, so that's okay. Me Ruin. Oh yeah, I did also pull a Noctis BT in like 20 tickets, so I was uninterested in that. I already forgot in the past 3 minutes. Wow, Crollo 30k gems and back-to-back BT. That is nice. William used BT tokens. I definitely would have if I had them. Follier, you got the EX? Well, it's something. Kaioken, yo, what's up? Hey, Joe, hype stream. Glad I made it to your stream. I am also glad you made it. You can do it, 81. Just got Lenna's BT from the free multi-ticket. New player luck for sure. That's awesome. CamUI says, Mike, get the tickets first before rolling. For sure. You want to get the free tickets first. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Looks like Kazus got the BT. Nice. William also got the free FR. Very good, very good, very good. Let me see here. Joe Mack says, I got one Lenna FR on free tickets and no resources left. Going to grind Leviathan Spiritus for sure. Michael Key, okay, thanks for the info. Got Kelger fully maxed. He was my first character. He's very fun. He's a great first character because he can solo Spirit. Actually, he might be able to solo this Spiritus, but he can solo Shinryu fights. Chris got the FR for both Noctis and Lenna. Can be happy enough with that. Don't need Lenna BT on my account for sure. Eucalicious in the middle of a Crystal Quest I haven't pulled yet. T. Henry, what's up, T. Henry? Got Lenna's FR off the first free multi-ticket. Wasn't going to go for her, but why not? For sure, she's very good. I think we're about to see that, right? Yeah, Spiritus is going to have a lot of resources in it, so I'm going to recoup a bunch of these gems. I'm going to recoup 40k. What is it? I think you have 400 tickets, 40k gems in there. So yeah, there's going to be a lot in there. So, all right. With that, let's level some stuff up and let's get us a character guide here, huh? Oh gosh, I hope I have the resources to max these out. I wasn't actually looking at that ahead of time. Probably should have, huh? All right, let's start with the Lenna FR. We got to grab some more of those, huh? All right. Actually, yeah, let's go to that refine tab. So I had 2. I'm going to need 8. Okay, so I got to get 6 of those. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, the BT materials, I'm at the exact right amount to be able to max your BT. That is good. That is good. Whoops, not force enhance. What am I doing? That's not the right place. All right, enhance, realize. Also, I noticed, Simply Lost is streaming tonight too. So shout out to you guys for choosing me over him. I appreciate that. Still had over we had 125 tonight. That's awesome. All right, let's go back to Lenna. Limit break. Ooh. My resources a bit low. That's all right. I can easily grind more of these out by using skip tickets if I need to. But I do have a bunch of gold ones, so I might be able to get by with my gold ones. All right, so we got that. And then that's going to be able to be refunded back to me. And actually, the Golbez one... I have a few things I could have sold. I didn't even need to go refine them, but that's fine. And then Lenna BT, where are you at? It's going to be down here, isn't it? Right there. All right, so we're going to orb up here. Use some of these little ones up. Okay, and then we got to book that. Yeah, I wish I could turn my other 3 books into ingots here. Just like, people just don't have a plethora of extra BTs to put books on, That's kind of the flaw with that system. Alright, we gotta use these up. Use up these big bad goldies. Perfect. Alright, so Lenna Green BT, she is ready to go. I'd love to give her a max bow, but I don't know that I have a max Ultima bow, but I don't think I have that. And I think I already used my dismantle. Actually, no, I think I used my dismantle at the end of August, didn't I? Hold on, let me see here. If I could put a max bow on her, can I do it? Let's do this. Oh, wait, we got to, hold on. Before I forget, we got to finish doing this here. Training boards. We got to put this on. Okay, and I'm going to make sure her skills aren't out of whack also. Yeah, just ignore those character points there. I wish I could give them to you, but I can't. Just ignore those character points. Oh, I do need to give her good spheres. Dang. Oh, yeah, this is the perfect sphere setup. I just want her to have full Paladin Cecils on, but I know I don't have like the red materials to do that, so I'll have to wait. But yeah, this to me is like her optimal sphere setup already. So yeah, we have her set already. We'll do that. All right, what's my bow looking like? Oh, I did max out the bow ahead of time. Nice. Okay, so that's what I used my my August dismantle was to get the bow maxed. Nice. Sweet. So I did think of that ahead of time. Very good. All right. So yeah. So for her, yes, we're gonna do attack and HP 1020. Ha ha ha. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm gonna double check something here. Let me just double check something here. Oh, I need to get Max Brave, huh? Let me double check. Yeah, she batteries on Max Brave, doesn't she? Alright, so I'm going to have to fix those. So I'm going to have to grind. And I'm going to have to get her Max Brave HP, which I do have one of those. Okay. Yep, that makes more sense. I mean, yeah, because, like, attack isn't as important. I mean, it does help for some of her Brave hits, I suppose. But, yeah, Max Brave HP 1020 does seem to make sense on her. What do the new weapons look like? How's that BT looking? Ooh, that's cool. It's, like, all rainbowy. I wonder if they gave her a new costume or just a rerun costume. I should see if she's got a spicy costume. Oh, I actually really like that, too. Both her weapons look really nice. I'll go with the BT. Yeah, both her weapons do look really nice. Alright, let's check her equips here. So we're going to go that. Alright, that should be good for the equipment order. That all looks good there. Alright, let me just check out chat here for a moment. Denart says, I wish I could throw my books for enhancement points. Yeah, I wish there was something, especially like the blue books and stuff. I wish they had some type of conversion for that stuff. Allie got Lenna BT and 120 G tokens. That's very good. Yep, that's awesome. You did very well. Oh, eDaddy. Good thing you corrected. First, eDaddy said I would miss the Lenna stream for the world, but wouldn't. Yeah, I'm totally glad you made it, eDaddy, to this Lenna stream for sure. Debating on which ultimate weapon to go for, bow, gun, or thrown weapon. It depends on your characters. I would say thrown weapon isn't really the best right now. Like, Yuffie is pretty much what I was using that on, but that is actually, I think, the one I downgraded to go back to the bow. I think Fujin might be the next big thrown character that would be coming out. Gun is pretty unhyped too. Like, there really isn't, like, unless you're using Balthier, like, all the time, like, I don't really know where you're going to be using the gun that much. So I think gun and thrown, I think out of those three, you for sure would do both. But depending on what else you have, there are a lot, like the unique weapon is pretty good, heavy sword is very good, single sword is good, fist is good for a lot of characters, so there's a lot of really good ones, but I think gun and thrown, other than whip is always like last place, because there's literally like 3 characters in the whole game, or maybe 2 only, that even use whip. No, there's 3 at least, because it's what, 7, Rydia, and there's another one. I just had it, but I lost it for a second. But Quistis. So Quistis, 7, and Rydia, I think, are the 3 whip users in the game. So unless one of those characters is like your favorite and you're using them on every fight, you'd never want to get the whip for sure. All right, well, let's okay. Let me think of my team comp here a little bit. I mean, I could just go, yeah, there's the Illusion of Spiritus, Mission Quest 2. Oh my gosh, there's so much content. Oh, okay, so they did the Rex BT banner. Okay, so that's what they put here, is they put Rex on this. This guaranteed BT banner with Balthier, Rex, and Quina, huh? Okay, interesting. So is that what they're doing? They're just, so Rex probably won't be on the campaign banner then. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. Let's see the Lenna costume. Yeah, it's just that old FF5 one. I kind of want her to get a new one. All right. Well, let's see. Do I got stuff in here I need to grab? All right. So let's just go. We'll just go to the whatchamacallit fight here. I think it's in here. Chapter 3 and then Sealed Cave. So yeah, this is the Astos fight. I think we'll just go here. Yeah, we'll just go here. We don't want to do Rosa. Well, I mean, Rosa is getting some HP because she's blue, but let me change the sorting here. Sort by. Let's sort by HP. What's my biggest HP characters? Oh my gosh, a Miditelian has 40k HP? Good lord. Why does a Miditelian... I mean, she's red, so it makes sense, but... Dang, that's a lot of HP. Whoa. I mean, I still want to use, like, good characters, so hold up. Let's do, let's just sort by max CP. Dang, a Miditelian's got some HP. Wowzers. Oh, let's do Beatrix, maybe. Beatrix would be a nice one. Beatrix could be a nice, like, little character we could throw in. Or Yuffie. Let's do Beatrix. In the Rosa slot. And then Aerith. We need to put the Ultima on. And I mean, look at my Lenna. Like, my Lenna's at 22,000 HP, and I have not touched White Crystal Room. So, this is going to be a very high HP team. Which, if you guys are wondering why I care so much about it, a lot of her damage is based on, like, your character's HP, right? So, yeah, I don't know what a Miditelian's doing, because that's not even, like, with an Ultima weapon equipped, and Miditelian is, dude, like, all HP. Holy cow. But, yeah, well, we're going to roll with this. Yeah. And then let's see here. I don't really care about what I'm doing for calls, I guess. I don't really care. But we do want to get Lenna's call up because it is a good call that we want to talk about. All right. And then let me just make sure I know what I'm doing here. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to remember to switch these crystal passives because I have it like set for Kelger right now. We're going to take the D3 and the D6 off, and I think it's U2 that I like. Yeah, it gives me the instant turns, and I think I like A1. Yeah, just flat out stat buffs. Oh, although, hold on, one of the D passives increases our HP, doesn't it? Hold on. So D2, so that's got max HP. Hold on, we're going to put HP passives on. So let's do D2. D3, nope. What about D6? Yeah, D6 lets you recover your HP by 20%, so we want that too. So let's take U1 off and put D6 on. Okay, so we've actually got heavy HP passives here. So, yeah, we got a max HP up on D2. We got 20% overheal there, on top of like all the overhealing that Lenna's going to have. All right, all right. We're going to make things spicy in here. We are going to do it. All right. Because crystal passives are a thing I got to pay attention to. All right. Let me see here. All right. I'm just reviewing her kit really quick to just refresh myself, make sure I know what I'm talking about here. She does do battery on... Actually, she batteries a lot on iBrave. You know that? Hold on. She actually batteries a lot on iBrave. Yeah, I actually... What I might do is I might give her for her artifacts. I might do iBrave 170, actually. I think that's how I'm going to build her. Because other than her AA, I'm not seeing Max Brave being like a huge factor in her kit. Yeah, and she's doing a ton of battery on iBrave. Okay. Yeah, I think iBrave might actually be the better pick. She does battery a little bit on HP damage. That's where, like, actual attack would be a little bit better. Yeah, I think iBrave is actually a pretty good stat for her. Okay. I'm curious what they say for the spheres. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, here we go. I think we're ready to hop into this. Let me just check here. We're about to do a character guide. All right, let's do it. Character guide incoming. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we're going to do a character guide on Lenna. Lenna, I'm pretty excited for her. I think she's going to be looking very, very good here with her upgrades. If you're not familiar with Lenna, she is a very good like healing battery character. She gives the party debuff evasion. She has a very unique mechanic where she deals damage based on how high the party's HP is. So you're going to notice her builds are very non-traditional, because I'm going to build her around kind of the specialties that she has in terms of the HP in that, right? So we'll kind of talk about that as we get into it. So in this video, we're going to look at her calls, her artifacts, and her spheres. We're going to talk about her new FR and BT and kind of explain how those work as well, right? So let's start with the calls. Lenna's calls are actually very good. Namely for Windrake Arrow. So the nice thing with Lenna is you don't even have to have her LD and her call is still good. Because this is off of the 15, right? Or is it the 35? It's the 35. So as long as you have the 35 passive built up, this one's very good. It gives the party Windrake's Ward. And what this is this is a party debuff evasion. So to give your party that debuff evasion, I think is very, very good on a call. So that is what I would say is the most notable about Lenna. And then she's got her LD. This is going to do party brave damage up, HP damage up, but it's very small, only 5%, and then overflow both up. And then if your HP is above 50%, it's going to add an extra brave damage and HP damage 5%. So in total, it is a 10% HP damage up, and you do get 20% brave damage up. So it actually is solid, right? And then you also get healing on it. So between the Windrake's Ward, the healing, some decent party buffs, like all in all, Lenna does have a really nice set of calls. So yeah, very, very good calls to take note of there, right? So let's go ahead and look at Lenna herself. And we are going to look at artifacts. Now, artifacts, I think this could be debated a little bit on how you want to build this, right? So I feel like there's kind of three ways you could go. You could go with attack 108, HP 1020. You could go max brave 330 and HP 1020. Or you would go iBrave 170, HP 1020. Now, I think I don't have it built yet. Back in the day, I did attack 108 HP 1020 as my focus. But I'm actually leaning iBrave 170 HP 1020, which is a very non-traditional build, right? The reason why is the HP 1020 is most important because it is really going to help her damage. And it just helps her kit out. Now, if you don't care about her for damage, then you wouldn't have to worry about the HP 1020. But I do think it's very good, and you're going to see why. But in terms of max brave, attack, and iBrave, I guess you can kind of choose your preference, right? But when I look at her kit, there are a few spots in her kit where she batteries the party, and it does scale off of her iBrave. So I feel like as a support character, I want to improve the battery that she's giving the party. I feel like that's going to be the most valuable stat. There is a couple of spots where I'll notice in the kit that she will battery scaled on the HP damage she deals. So in that case, attack is going to be the factor there. And then max brave just in general is a decent stat to have more brave to be able to do more HP damage. But none of her battery really scales off of max brave. So if you're really focusing on the battery, I would say go iBrave. Otherwise, you can kind of choose what you want. I think that's a little bit more open-ended, but I think I'm going to build mine iBrave and HP is what I'm going to do. So as soon as I get into whatever co-op they have and I can get those artifacts. Now on the spheres, I think I've got what I feel like is the best in slots here. I think the D slot, some people could debate that one, but we'll talk about it. So C slot, I think hands down the best is Paladin Cecil. This is a battery sphere or a Brave Gain sphere. And this one we've talked about before. Lenna has encouragement armor. So it interacts with the sphere in a way where it Brave gains better than it should through like Brave gain reductions that bosses might have. Honestly, if I can get 2 of these full sphered, like once I get enough red materials to do it, if I have enough Paladin Cecils, I'm probably going to put 2 full Cs on there. But just doing double Paladin Cecil I think is really good on the C slot. If you don't have that and you want to do something else, then you could just do like a Maria or a Lude. One of these like healing trigger like attack ups for the party. That would probably be like your second choice there. And then on the D slot, I did opt to go Freya. And this is parties max HP is up by 10%. This is huge because each party member getting 10% more HP, that's all going to just funnel right into her damage, right? So if you want Lenna to have better damage, I think Freya Sphere is really what you want to put on here to get that max HP for the party up. Otherwise, you could just do one of the many D slots that are going to be party attack ups. You can kind of take your pick. You know, Ash Saz, Lease Hope, Cissnei, I think, is one, right? There's a lot of good ones out there. Luna Freya's weakness damage, so just not that one. But any of those D slots that are going to do party attack would kind of be another option there if you want to go a more traditional route. But I really want to go all in on Lenna's specialties here with the HP, so I'm going to go with that HP up, which Freya is the only sphere that is an HP up sphere in the game. All right, so with that, I think we are ready to dive in. My team is fully maxed out Ultima Weapon. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is Lenna is going to look very different depending on your team makeup. And what I mean by that is I am really supering her up. I'm intentionally bringing 2 red crystal characters with because I have finished my red crystal rooms. And what you notice is characters where the crystal rooms are done have a ton more stats, including HP. So my party here has 2 30,000 HP characters in it. The crazy thing about Lenna, my Lenna's got 22k HP and I haven't even done White Crystal Room. So Lenna's going to be safely over 40,000 HP if she has her Crystal Room done. So if you have Lenna Crystal Room and then like a full Crystal Room boosted team, I think the HP is going to get kind of crazy. Now I want to see how well this does translate into damage. So let's go ahead and hop in and we're going to see how she is looking here. Friend unit, let's go ahead and grab an Aerith because that can help me do some ramping, right? So let's go ahead and do that. This can help me get some extra ramping when I may need it, right? All right, and you can see our party is full of a lot of buffs between, you know, we're pretty much bringing kind of like a triple support team. All these characters do a lot of buffing, right? So Lenna does start with like 2 turns immediately right off the bat. What I recommend doing, so she has the same thing that all these Final Fantasy V characters do. They're built around like the job system, right? And so what it is they have to like level up their abilities. It used to be really painful where I had to use them like 3 or 4 times. Now it's just like you use it once and then it goes to the plus version and then you use it again. So what I usually do is I'll double pop the Windrake Arrow, right? So let's go ahead and hit Windrake Arrow. So you get a free skill use on this as well. And then right off the bat, dude, she's popping off a mill with Windrake Arrow, and that wasn't even the plus version, right? So what happens is it's the base version. It upgrades to the plus version after using it once. So this is going to be a battery scaled on Eyebrave. And then it's going to do that HP attack you saw there. And then it does another Brave gain scaled on the HP damage. And then it's going to heal the party. So very, very nice on that. And then the big thing is we get Windrake's Ward. Now, the way Windrake's Ward works, it's going to have an 80% chance to evade debuffs on the normal one. But if you do the plus version, you get a 100% chance to evade debuffs. So let's just do the plus version right now. Yeah, and then 1.1, so it doesn't really affect the damage. We just get the better version of the buff pretty much there, right? Beatrix, let's go ahead and hit a Clim Hazard. And I do think I want to save Lenna's Burst Phase and just see what kind of damage we can do with her, right? We're going to try to spice her up a little bit here. And then what I think I'm going to do is, sure, let's Holy Knight Safeguard. And then let's hit BT, and then we'll have Holy Knight Safeguard up. I think that's a great way to start with Beatrix. Dude, having her, like that Red Crystal Room thing, where you get the extra turn at the beginning is actually pretty hype for setup, right? Because you can see now, with her, I'm able to use Clim Hazard. I'm able to get Holy Knight Safeguard up, and then I'm able to protect Holy Knight Safeguard with the BT all on her first turn because I get those back-to-back turns, right? And we've seen how I love doing this with Aerith as well, where Aerith can open up with the BT, which never falls off provided your HP doesn't fall too low. And then I can start ramping right away and like get her overhead filled up all on her first turn essentially, right? So like with Aerith, we will open BT. And get that BT effect rolling. Yep. Just dropping a big stone from the sky. Dropping bombs. And then Aerith can just ramp a little bit. Get her overhead going. We do have to be careful with these guys because once they do enter FR, they do stop us from like buffing ourselves, right? So that part is kind of stinky. So we got to make sure we like get our buffs like super upkept before they go into that. All right, and then these guys are just going to kind of do what they're going to do. So we'll Seal Evil. We're going to have a lot of protection from debuffs here between Seal Evil and Windrake's Ward, right? All right, so we got Lenna up. So Lenna now we'll just kind of talk about the other skills. So let's go ahead and do a Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire's always been kind of an odd one. Yeah, only 500k to each enemy. So definitely not like a super strong attack. But it is kind of random on where she deals the damage to. But what it does is it does give her an attack up and a max brave up. And then it does put an eye brave down on the enemy. So basically the enemy's like start of turn brave gains go down or get really low. It makes it so it's harder for them to gain brave, right? Pretty much you'll hit that once in a while kind of as like a filler attack. But it's not like the craziest. What do we do with you? I think we need to shock, huh? We need to shock him down. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to stress about ramping. We're just going to let them go into their force. Ooh, although I've got to get into an LD, don't I? Like, quick. Hopefully they don't... Ah, dang, they went into it. Okay. That might mess me up. Because her LD gives a buff. And we're only going to get it for one turn. I'm trying to remember what the cancellation is on these guys. I better check really quick. So I do like this stage as like a testing ground, but their force is just super annoying, especially when I have a character that relies on buffing, right? What is your cancellation conditions? Non-elemental magic brave damage. Oh, okay. I think I can do that. Let me just double check her FR. Her FR is actually ranged, but Beatrix's is non-elemental. Is it? Beatrix's might be. All right, between Beatrix and Aerith, well, Aerith doesn't deal damage, so hopefully Beatrix can cancel it. I'm just not sure if hers is going to be thunder or non-elemental, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll just roll with it, right? Let's just hit the LD because I want to see what her damage looks like, not under like a force time, right? So her LD is going to do a really fat heal. It's going to battery the party. Her brave isn't consumed. She gets 3 uses of Dragon Breath, which is going to be our big HP plus attack. She's going to get a buff called Goliath Tonic. It's normally a 12-turn buff, but right now I think it's going to be a very short duration because of the stupid FR effect. But that's going to be brave damage up, HP damage up, overflow up, max HP up 30%, which is huge. And then it's going to add a party damage up and more HP damage up as long as your HP is above 50%, which is very good. Yeah, and so the damage is going to scale off of the party HP. And dude, look at our red crystal characters right now. I need to point this out. Beatrix and Aerith have over 70,000 HP. Let's hit this and see how much damage it does. This is scaled off of HP, by the way. Okay, so 1.5 mil AoE. I guess that's just solid, right? That's the one thing I wanted to kind of see is like how impactful would the HP be on the damage. But we've got more HP coming, so we'll see. 1.5 mil is fine. That's solid damage. Let's go ahead and Thunder Slash. That sounds fine. But yeah, that buff we just did, it's like one turn. It's going to fall right back off. So it's going to be hard here, but We'll hope. What I'm going to try and do is we're obviously going to lead with Lenna FR, but I will try to echo with Beatrix, and we're going to hope that that makes it fall off, right? So Aerith is all set to go. Nothing I really need to do specifically with Aerith, other than we can do a ramp just to make sure we have FR ready to go. And then we'll go ahead and hit Fury Brand here. And then I think we are just going to dive into the Lenna FR. I do need to get Lenna BT effect up as well, right? And then we're going to do like a burst phase with her. But let's go ahead and get this FR rolling right away. Oh, with Neon. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to get the fire arrows flowing here. Alright, so about a 2 mil AoE. That's pretty standard damage. Alright, let's talk about what the FR conditions are here, right? Oh, dude, look at Aerith. 100,000 HP. My goodness. Okay. So that's going to heal the party. 40% health overflow on that. That's why our HP is so freaking high right now. The amount of HP is absolutely nutty. It does the big AoE attack. So here's the HP damage conditions. So as long as you act while your HP is 100% or more, plus 45%. With Aerith having 100,000 HP, she's going to have to eat a lot of damage to go under her normal 100%. And then as long as you have no debuffs, it's another 30%. So this is why I have such high praise for Lenna. This is a Rosa-esque FR condition that is very free and easy. 75%. And basically, as long as Lenna is doing what she's supposed to be doing, your HP should be above 100%. And you always will have no debuffs because she gives you debuff evasion. And this is a non-damaging trigger, which means Aerith, which you're going to see right now, is going to echo Banana Crazies, right? So let's do this. Let's go Bananas. And we are going to force, and this should be like what? Like 160% or something stupid? It's going to be an insane amount. Yeah, 160%. So we're just gonna pop off 2 of those. Why not? Very good. And then, you know, it was so good the first time. Let's do it again. We'll bring in the friend Aerith to echo. It was so good the first time. We're gonna do it again. And the damage is going to be insane. So you guys have seen me do the Aerith Rosa combo. You can now make it an Aerith Lenna combo if you don't have Rosa, right? And I've had a lot of players that are like, I missed Rosa. What can I do to substitute that? Well, Lenna now can do that. Because this FR is ridiculous, and you cannot undervalue a really good FR condition. This, like, you can just throw this on. Look, we're at 755%. We're still on turn 10, right? And now we're going to pop off this BT here. So now they have the BT effect for this Aerith active as well. This fight is going to absolutely explode, by the way. And we are going to hope that Beatrix will cancel this. I know it's magic damage. I'm just not sure if it's non-elemental. Because I feel like she's got thunder damage in there, right? So we'll have to see. Woof, 833, nice. We'll take the fat counters. I mean, these enemies are going to fall off really quick, right? So let's do an echo. Let's hope it cancels. If not, we'll just have to live with it. All right, so now, yeah, you can see, oh shoot, yeah, this friend Aerith has the lower HP. Oh, and it's not a Crystal Room Aerith. That actually hurts. I didn't even think about the friend Aerith having that. We might have to play around, and that didn't cancel, by the way. That's also a bummer. Okay, so we need to get Lenna's BT effect up, which this is going to make our HP go crazy as well. But I'm going to have to take the friend Aerith, and I'm going to have to get her out of here. Because her HP is hurting me right now. I want Lenna to look her best, right? Alright, so the BT effect, let's talk about that here, as we are now at max gauge, like immediately. That friend Aerith was honestly overkill. Probably didn't even need to do that. Oh. Friend Aerith is petrified. Okay. I suppose because Windrake's ward, she wouldn't have had it and we didn't have Seal Evil. Interesting. Do I have any way to get that off? I probably don't, but I'm guessing her turns will pass and then it will fall off. Wow, this showcase just got really gross. That's okay. We'll just roll with it. What I might have to do is I might have to do just like a separate like damage test with her on a different fight where I can set this up, because this fight is just interfering with me a little bit too much, which is fine. Or what we could do is we could hop into like an older Shinryu that I know won't do that. So we've got her set up here. Does the Raijin Call heal our debuffs? Hold on, I'm going to check this really quick. I know it makes it so we can't be. I don't think it does. No, it's just that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's do the HP. We haven't done her HP plus yet. So this is Dragon Breath. So this comes from the LD. You get 3 skill uses of this when you use the LD. And this is basically attack that scales off the party's HP. So we'll hit it. Once again, the friend Aerith is kind of gimping the damage a little bit. And then we get the follow-up from the BT. So there was, dude, 30 million. That's actually 30 mil AoE is pretty good. And that damage actually should be a lot stronger, right? If we can get that friend Aerith another turn, she'll fall off. But yeah, these enemies are just melting away. I think I just have to make like a damage test with her. I think I do. What I think I'm going to do, because I want to get it in this character guide, what we'll do is we're going to properly set it up. And so you guys can see it. But I do want to make sure I kind of go through the rest of her skills, right? So, sorry, we got to talk about the BT. I'm getting distracted. All right, so the BT, Mega Flare Shot. Party heal, big fat heal. It enables Baja Blast. Well, Baja Blast is what Tom Brady Troop calls it. I don't think that was actually called Baja Blast. Maybe it was. But pretty funny. That's the follow-up. She gets the follow-up, but then we have Overflow healing of 40%. And then Brave gains up, Brave damage limit up, HP damage up, and HP damage limit up, right? So all that crazy stuff. And then we've got the EX, which we haven't done yet. So let's pop the EX, and these enemies are about to pop themselves, which we've done very good. But I think Lenna can actually be a damage dealer. Yeah, 22 mil there. Not too bad. So on the EX, that is Brave Phoenix. That's going to be a big battery scaled on iBrave. Brave HP attack. It batteries the party on iBrave between every HP attack. So it's just a ton of battery. And it's also going to do a big heal. And then she gets a buff called Princess of Tycoon. This buff is a party iBrave up, Overflow stolen up, Brave regen up, and then HP damage 30% as long as Lenna doesn't have a debuff. So 30% HP damage up is very, very good on that, right? So yeah, and I want to make sure I didn't miss any of the other buffs. I don't think I did. So sure, let's just finish this fight off. What I'm going to do, because that fight kind of got wonky pretty quick here. What I'm going to do, we're going to do a little bonus on this showcase, or on this character guide. I want to get in again. But I actually probably can do this same fight as long as I'm smart about it. So I'm just going to retry this fight because I think I can do it right here. I just want to get a similar setup, but I'm going to beat the enemy to force time. That's all I'm going to do is I'm going to beat them to their force time. And I actually do want the friend Aerith again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burn through the friend Aerith just to do ramping. So we won't use the friend Aerith to like mega ramp. We're just going to do it to we're going to beat them here. We can do it. All right, so let's just do it really quick. We're going to quickly try to get a proper setup here. Because I do like in this showcase, I want to have at least a full proper burst phase to see like on a 2-target fight, what kind of damage can we put out with Lenna. Because I've been talking her up with all this HP damage for the party having a lot of HP, and it kind of got really messed up in that last part. So we're going to do it again. It's okay to do stuff more than once. All right, so now we're going to ramp. So we're going to ramp a bit here. And I'm thinking I'm going to, so let me pass turn here really quick. So my hope is that I can get to a Beatrix BT turn, get her BT effect up immediately. Lenna, what do you want to do? I suppose we want Windrake's arrow up right away. Okay, and then we are going to We'll Windrake Arrow again. Have the good Windrake's ward up. That's fine. Alright, and then Beatrix, we're actually going to just get your BT effect up immediately. Not even play around. Okay, and then I am going to shock. Basically, I gotta time it so that we can get to our BT like right before Lenna's next turn. All right, Friend Aerith is gonna come in full ramp. And I would like it to be, yeah, I would like it to be Lenna's FR for sure. Man, these enemies just ramp so fast. Alright, if I don't beat them here, which I actually might not, because it's going to end up on like a non-Lenna turn. Yeah, man, they're still beating us. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, we're not going to get it. Alright, let me just, I'm going to go to a different fight. I thought I could be thought I could be sneaky and get that one in there. But let's just, we're going to go to my good old fight here. It's going to be weaker enemies, but I should be able to set up just fine. I got to get this in. So it's Act 3. I think it's Act 3, Chapter 8 was my old school fight that I would do. Yeah. Let's just go here. I just want to go somewhere where I know I can easily get this in. Alright, so we're going to go to here. These enemies won't mess with me at all. Alright, let's just hop in. We will grab our friend Aerith. That's fine. Alright. Alright, for real this time. We're going to get a Lenna burst phase in here. We are going to do it. Alright, so we'll Windrake. And then I'm just going to get friend Aerith to do full ramp. We're just going to get to this FR as fast as we can and make sure we have BT effects up. Make sure our HP is like crazy. And I do want to make sure, yeah, we'll hit Lenna's LD too to make sure our HP is really high. Between the LD and the BT, we get a lot of HP, right? Alright, so back to Lenna. Let's go ahead and hit the LD. Okay. And then Aerith is going to do BT. And then I think I'm just going to full ramp to FR. And then I'm going to have Beatrix just make sure her BT effect is up. Then we're going to go into FR. Then we're going to do the setup and all the craziness and get the gauge as high as we can. And then we're going to go burst phase. I know I could have used the other Aerith to ramp like the HP gauge more, but that's fine. This will work out fine. We're going to get enough damage here. Like, I still might do a separate damage test as a separate video, right? So now we've got to heal. There we go. Alright, we're going to take this all the way to the house. Nice, very old fight that doesn't ramp fast. Thank you. And not like a super oppressive force time either. So this is going to be one of my longer character guides. We'll put it that way. But you guys have already basically seen what's going on. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, you've probably checked out by now unless you actually want to see this, right? Alright, here we go. I think one more should do it. Because we got 2 Beatrix turns to go through anyways. Alright, so now we're looking pretty good. Look at our HP. 70k is looking pretty good over here. For good measure, we're going to drop a Seal Evil down. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, and then Beatrix will do the Clim Hazard combo. I think this is a nice little wombo combo we can do. Yeah, I do love this with the Crystal Room, by the way. getting the double Beatrix turns just to do the full Holy Knight Safeguard setup is pretty spicy. That is pretty spicy right there. And then we're dropping down the BT. Perfect. Alright, we just gotta hope these enemies survive long enough just to get into the BT phase, which they should be able to. They still have a good amount of HP on them. Alright, so Lenna now, I think we are ready to go FR here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I need to do, so I'm going to basically ramp with the other two characters. We still have to get our BT effect up too, so we got to make sure we get that up. That'll be Lenna's next turn. So I think I'm just going to do a couple of echoes here. I might not actually do a bunch of echo with Aerith yet, because I don't want to get like too strong, right? Because I know I've got to cycle around to at least another Lenna turn. So we're for sure going to echo here. We'll for sure echo on this. Oh, man, yeah, I got to get all the way around to another Lenna turn. So Aerith, I think, is actually just going to pass turn. But I'm going to pass turn with Prayer of the Cetra. I just got to make sure she isn't going to jump turns on it. Oh, she is going to jump turn, so I can't pass with that. I think it's Fury Brand. Fury Brand jumps her up, too. Well, the Fury Brand jump is fine. I guess we can do that. She's just jumping ahead of Beatrix. As long as she didn't jump ahead of Lenna, we're fine. I should have put Lenna's BT effect up earlier, probably, huh? Okay, this should still be okay. Alright, so now we're going to go Lenna, BT. So we got to have BT effect up for this. We want the HP off the charts. We want our follow-ups going, right? We want all that stuff. I love how they have like the FF5 sprite in the background too. That's pretty good. Alright, HP's looking pretty fat. He's kind of... Dude, this fight is so old. Like, we're melting them away so fast. Alright, we just got to make it to one more turn here, right? The problem is I got to ramp, and then I got to give Beatrix a turn, and then the enemies are going to attack. But we got to do it, right? We got to ramp. And just hope these enemies don't kill themselves. Please get me a Lenna BT phase. If it doesn't happen here, guys, I'm sorry. You're going to have to wait for the next video. If it doesn't happen here, y'all are going to have to wait. But I'm telling you, Lenna's going to be able to put... Oh, no, we're going to get a break here. That's actually really good. That's actually pretty clutch that we're going to be able to get a break here and push them behind Lenna. That actually makes a huge difference. Alright, and I think I'm literally going to do like a Brave attack. Dude, well, yeah, those... Yeah, see, without the second Aerith, we're still good here. So what I'm going to do is I got to hit enemy B. And I'm just going to make sure this isn't going to... Oh, it does jump her, but not too much. All right, we're just going to Brave attack. Okay. And then Beatrix. I actually am going to echo. This shouldn't kill him. This better not kill him. And then we'll have the Lenna BT phase. I'm going to be so mad if this kills them. It shouldn't. They're at like 30-something%. Oh, please don't. Okay, chill. Oh, no! We killed one of them. All right, well, we're doing this with one enemy. Dang it, I got greedy. That's okay. Here we go, burst phase. All right, so we're just going to beat up on one enemy, right? All right, so sure, let's start with the EX here. We've got the big... Now, this all scales off of HP, right? Look at that. We got a bunch of HP going. Let's just see what kind of damage we're getting. So 24 mil there, and keep in mind, most of her stuff is going to be AoE. So whatever this burst phase is, we're basically going to be able to double the damage, if you want to kind of imagine that, right? We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop off some of these HP pluses, these Dragon Breaths that also scale on HP. All right, yeah, 26 mil. Like, these are pretty meaty numbers. Because once again, this is going to be AoE, right? So... You're thinking 26 mil. So you're looking at like 50-something mil a shot with Lenna. That one's actually closer to 60 mil if you're comparing the damage overall to both enemies, right? So we can pop off these big HP attacks. We can pop the LD, which is going to give us more of those. Boy, things just are not going my way tonight, I'm telling you guys. All right, here's the LD at full gauge. Yeah, so she's hitting near 30 mil full gauge AoE. That's pretty good. And then we're going to hit the FR here. Yeah, dang, Beatrix Rose Petals ruining everything for me. I should have just, like, Brave attacked with her. I mean, that's probably would have been the smarter thing, right? But yeah, and then the big follow-ups, and then 32 there on the FR. And then we'll hit the BT. So anyways, guys, there you go. There's Lenna. There's the world's longest character guide. Let me know what you think of her. I think she's very, very good. Mainly, like, the FR ramp tactic, I think, is very, very good. If you have someone like Aerith that can, like, echo for craziness, right? So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, super long character guide. Oh, the fights just were not agreeing with me tonight. That's okay. We'll call it good. I remember, like, that's how much that fight has aged. It used to be I would do a character guide and it'd be like, oh my god, look, we just got that in one force time, whatever. And now it's like we can't even get to the BT phase with them alive. I gotta find a better fight than the Astos fight to use as my normal fight. I gotta find one. I know the Kelger Lost chapter is gonna be really good for defense comp characters, but I need, like, a good normal fight. Wait, Lenna, let me see here. All right, we'll just do that. All right. So we're just going to hit up some chat, and then I got to hop off for tonight. Unfortunately, we can't stream as long as we usually do. Oh, yeah, Aerith, Rem, and Lenna, that would be pretty wild. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, the HP is crazy, and that's the thing. Lenna, like, she would be up there. Like, Lenna would also be, like, 300, or she would also be, like, 100k HP. Jonathan Mariano, how to get enhancement points basically just from doing the new quests or the new missions. So, like, when you do, like, a new event, it'll say the enhancement points above it that you can earn. They're very limited. You can only get 5,000 per event unless you buy Mog Pass. If you get the cheap Mog Pass, you can get 15,000, so you get 3 times the amount. Or, if you buy the expensive Mog Pass, you can get 30k, which is, what, 6 times the amount. So, it's pretty much pay to win on enhancement points. Time to start showing these off when new Shinryus come out. She's very good, in my opinion, by watching your character guide. Yeah, I think she's an excellent character. Like I said, the one flaw is she doesn't ramp herself. But if you're carrying another ramp character like Aerith, like, she's a very good wombo combo with Aerith, for sure. All right. Yeah, dude, the HP numbers, dude, 100k it's crazy. Yeah, U2 is really nice. I love that U2 passive for sure. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Eraser, good point. I could do Alexander Summon. So I'll note that. What I'll do is I'll set up a team. Probably this team. I mean, I'm guessing, like, putting in, like, a mid-Italian wouldn't be worth it, because it would be better to have the BT buffs, right? But let me go into my party. That's a very good point. I forgot to put Alexander down on the summon. He goes under my radar once in a while. So Alexander's going to give us max HP up, right? So if we have that down, I don't know. There could be a call out there, too, that gives us HP that I probably could look into. If any of you know in the chat if there's a call I can do to do more max HP, I would probably do that as well. But I've got the passes and everything set up. So I'm going to try to do... I can't tonight. I got to get to bed. But, like, sometime this week, I'll make a note. We'll try to do a damage test with Lenna and see what we can do with more HP shenanigans. Let's see here. Yeah, E-Daddy, I know that Tonberry Troop says HP and Max Brave, but I actually kind of don't agree with it. I think I'm going to go HP and iBrave. Once again, I use Tonberry Troop when I do my guides, but if I don't agree with it, I'll make different recommendations, right? And that's, for that one, I said, you know, kind of your preference, iBrave, Max Brave, or Attack. But I kind of feel strongly about iBrave, I think. Oh, Lila Sets does? Hold on, let me check. Lila Sets does max HP? Let's see. I know her call is very good because I think it does have an HP damage up. I've used hers. That's a max brave up. Oh, it restores HP, raises max brave. Recovery may exceed... Oh, 20% overheal. Okay, yep. We'll take that. Yep. Yep, Lilith will work. We'll take that overheal. Overheal. Yep, we'll take it. I see it. I see it. Kazus is trying Kelger, Lenna, and Aerith. That'll probably work. For sure. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming tonight. We are going to hop off. I'm going to get these videos uploaded. But thank you guys all for coming out. It was pretty exciting with that Aerith luck at the beginning of the video on Ever Crisis. That was pretty hype too. So thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll catch you guys all on the next one. Feel free to join my Discord if you haven't. I'm not going to post it in the chat, but it is in the video description. So all my video descriptions have my Discord in it. So feel free to hop in and join if you'd like to do that. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys.